Oh, hello. Wow, guess I didn't see you there. Okay, welcome back to my humble channel. This is a Magic the Gathering channel, and the format we are playing is old school. And we are at a tournament called The Plague, and this is round 4. Okay, so now we know what's up. And who's playing on table 1 today? Hey, I guess it's me. I had a great start to this tournament, starting out 3-0. So that was fantastic. I don't know how I can keep up such a win rate, but yeah, let's take a look at the decks. And here is my deck. So yeah, this is the Triple S deck, and let's be clear, this is like a super spike list. I'm really trying to win this tournament. This is the biggest tournament in Norway this year, so yeah, of course I want to try and win it. The main deck, it's called Triple S because of Savannah Lion, Suchi, and Sarah Angel. So the main deck there aren't that many flex spots there. You can cut down on creatures and put in some Game Day Tomes, for example. Those Psionics Blast can also be something else. I looked at a bunch of lists, actually. I did a lot of work with this deck, but mostly in form of the sideboarding. For example, I tried to make a sideboard guide, and I tried to map out everything, and at one point I had a control magic in my sideboard, but when I was mapping everything out, then I could see, I'm almost never using that control magic. So then I switched it to a Sarah Angel in my sideboard, and that card that worked also instead of the control magic. And in addition, I could use her in a bunch of more matches. So that's just a little example of, if you take the boring job and try to map out everything and make a sideboard guide, you can really optimize things. So often the plan here is to take out this Savannah Lions and go more controlish in game 2 or 3. But Savannah Lion is pretty important if you want to win against the deck. In game 1, I kind of feel you need them. So yeah, that's the deck. I could of course talk for a long time, but let's not do that. And my opponent, his deck was pretty spicy, so I'll show it in the end. But I was really confused about what I was playing this match, so let's be confused together and watch the match. Okay, game 1. You have Jan to the left and me to the right. Okay, so I have a mulligan to 5. So that's always bad. I think Jan was mulliganing to 6. So I start out with a Strip Mine, and he have a turn 1 library. So of course he could have waited, but oh, I forgot about that. A balance. And I only have 3 cards in my hand, so let's go balance. I think that's the most insane card in old school. It can do a lot of things, and it's really good when you're mulliganing down to 5. So I had to sacrifice 1 land. Ooh, a Black Lotus. Using it right away for our Suchi. Okay, that's a strong play. Don't have a white mana. I think I saw some white cards in my hand. There's a Factory. There's the white mana. And there is a Divine Offering. That will get me 4 life. And that's Strip Mine. Should I take out the library? Should I go for the Factory? he has 1 card in his hand, so of course it's stupid to go after the library now. But yeah, let's use my life total as a resource and be patient. We do not have that much lands. Of course, a factory here really helps. And there I decided to use my strip mine. I don't want him to have too many lands. I don't have double blue for a counter spell or anything, so yeah. Let's try to stall out the game. And there is the Savannah line. He's much better turn 1 instead of turn 8 or whatever this is. Jan just passed the turn. Yeah, Psionic Blast in my hand, and here I can swing for 4. Okay, Psionic Blast takes out my factory. I'm down to 2 cards, 2 lands. And I bolt to my line. Okay, so the offense is over. Ooh, is that a wheel in Jan's hand? Soul Ring and a wheel. Yeah, let's spin the Wheel of Fortune. I do have a counter spell, but oh, I used the counter spell. Okay. There's a Suchi. I use a Psionic Blast. Yeah, I think I felt that I had a couple of good cards in my hand, so I didn't want that Wheel of Fortune to resolve. There's a Sword Deploser. So there was a Curdape, there's a Suchi, Psionic Blast, and look at that, Simba. You can tap him to draw a card, and if it's a land you can keep it, otherwise you have to discard it. So those cards really makes my head spinning, like what's up, what kind of deck is that? Curdape, Simba, Suchi, something? Because I'm always trying to think what will I do in game 2 here. Here we take a look at the graveyard. We might be unsure about our life totals, and yeah, when I do commentate these matches, I think it's hard to keep up with noticing everything when it comes to sideboarding. I feel like I'm using up so much of my brain power just to talk English and be a bit entertaining, so very often I'm missing it's hard to record when okay. There's a Suchi in play, and now it's dead. But Simba is still there, attacking for 1, and puts me down to 12. I think I have a recall in my hand. Yeah. There's a sword to blow shells also. So I don't want to use that sword on Simba, so my plan was to take a few hits and try to use it on something else. Here I cast a recall, discarded a time twist, a mind twist, and got a Suchi because I don't have black mana at the moment. And here, stable mutation. And this was another like, what? Stable mutation? What is this deck? is the sushi. Let's see if we can deal with that one. Stone Rain. I do like to have a Stone Rain or an Ice Storm or whatever in my deck, so I have another out for a library or a maze or a factory, because it's so easy to lose to library. So it's having some more outs versus those that annoying land can be really great. And here I'm swinging with my sushi, got a time walk and all that, and he's down to 4, and I cast a Sonic Blast. Perfect. So this is game 2. We both mulligan to 6. And Jan is on the draw. Starts out with a Volcanic Island, Mox Pearl, a Soul Ring, yeah, so I was really unsure about how I was going to sideboard, because I felt like this deck was all over the place. Like here, a Gem Day Tome. The old Kurdape Simbad Unstable Imitation Gem Day Tome deck. That Gem Day Tome might have come from the sideboard, perhaps. I'll try to remember to post the deck photo in the end of the video. Here, I'm just passing. I have a really slow start, and this is really concerning when my opponent can start activating Gem Day Tome. And here's an Atog. That's interesting. Jan have a lot of artifacts at the moment, so it can become really big. Excuse me. Aye. Okay. And look at that, there are 0 cards in my graveyard. Such a slow start. And there's a Sylvan library also. But once again, my life total is at 19, so yeah. And my deck is full of good cards. So yeah, let's just draw cards, play lands, and play the best creature in old school. Ooh, and a maze. That is really great. Now I can have an answer for that annoying Atog. Ooh. And it resolves. Okay. So I'm really behind in a card advantage in this game. Jan having that book and all that. And activating. I see a lot of blue blasts in his hand. I see a bolt and all that. So, but can't deal with a Sarah Angel. Here's a Suchi. Hope I take 2 damage here. So it's kind of hard to notice when I do commentate, and I can pause the whole thing and go back. So let's hope so. It's a library. I think you have like 7 cards, or at least pretty close. And here he attacks, and I use my mace. And I was thinking, I could block with my angel here, and then make him sacrifice an artifact, and then I can use the mace when he sacrifices artifacts. And then my strip bind takes out the library. Yeah, draw a card with his book. Takes 1 damage. Ooh, and that's a card in his hand. The 3/3 Mountain Walk protection from white. No, I think it's only Mountain Walk. Yeti or something. That's the first time I've played against that creature. Here comes Atog. And still haven't got that idea about blocking. I kind of feel like Jan is a bit unlucky here. I have a lot of cards, but it's hard for him to deal with at the angel. And here comes 3 damage, and there is probably another one coming for a Psionic Blast. A Wheel of Fortune. Oh wow, yeah, that's interesting. So I have to use a counter spell here, but we know you have a lot of red blasts. Using a Sword of Closure on the Atog. So he will respond with sacrificing a Mox Pearl, gaining some life. So we both draw our cards, and remember, Sarah Angel has taken 3 damage from a lightning bolt. And now he doesn't have red mana. Tapping 2 mana. Okay, he got it. There was probably a mana floating or something. So he is down to 5. Let's keep attacking. Yeah. Jan is down to 1. That's a Time Twister. Interesting. A lot of ways to try to deal with my Suchi here. Time Twister. No. And there's the Red Blast. disenchant on his book. Okay. The mana drain. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's do some shuffling. So he's at 1 life, and he have 2 untapped City of Brass. And there are 2 Moxes and a factory, so we do have some mana. And Simba is here to save the day. Now we can, for example, make a double block, but I have factory. Yeah, this is kind of hard for him, and I have a lot of counter spells in my hand. Here comes 2 attacks. He's at 1, so we have to block both of them. So I use my mace to save my factory. I cast a Time Walk, and that should be game. And it taps his City of Brass, and it's over. So I won 2-0, so my win streak is still going. 4-0. Great. So let's look at Jan's deck here. So here you can see that's a lot here. Yeah, like in the down area, Curd Apes and Rain Geyser and Gem Day Tome, Sylvan, Stone Rain, Suchi, Giant Grove. Yeah. So yeah. Maybe it's a strategy, maybe I'm not smart enough to see it, and maybe this is just like his favorite cards. And you know what? He did really well in this tournament. He went top 8, so little spoiler there. So yeah, well played, Jan. Cool deck, really original. You'll never see this. You'll never see another player make an exact copy of this, I think. Yeah. Anyways, well, thank you for watching my video. Should like and share and subscribe and all that, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Drink Prime. Goodbye.